Hi everyone, it's Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards, and I am here tonight in my craft room to do a couple things. One is to draw the names for my kind of semi-secret giveaway for my 1,000 subscribers. It was announced on my previous video, and I drew the names on last night on the 23rd, and I am filming the video today just because I ran out of time yesterday. And I'm sorry the dates on my video were completely crazy. I said the 23rd and then I said last Friday, but that wasn't the right date because I didn't have a calendar in front of me and I was off. So I apologize for the date confusion, but I just decided to do the drawing on the 23rd. So today's the 24th, it's Tuesday, and I drew the two winners for the paper pads. And again, the paper pads are from Tracy's store, Art Attack, and these are the two paper pads I'm giving away. I'm giving away the Tilda 6x6 Spring Lake and the Apple Bloom So two paper pads. And the way I did it was I drew for the pink paper pad first, and the winner of the pink paper pad was number 48, and that is Debbie McCormick. Debbie McCormick. Okay, so Debbie, this paper pad will come to you. If you see my video before I private message you, please send me your address. Otherwise, I will private message you and ask for your address so I can mail this to you. And then the second one I drew for was the Spring Lake. And that one, the winner is Jackie Higgins. And the number was, I believe, oh dear, I have to look at my phone. I can't remember now. I took a picture of the number on the random.org site when I did it because my memory is so poor. So the second number I drew was number, geez, I can't even read it. Okay, 66. So 66 was Jackie Higgins. And Jackie's been a member of my channel for about 3 months. She doesn't make videos, but she's a subscriber to tons of wonderful channels. So if you go and check her out, you can see who she subscribes to. Debbie, I think, has one video up and has lots of channels that she subscribes to and is a regular watcher of videos. So Debbie and Jackie, please send me your address, or I will try and private message you before the end of the evening to ask for your addresses so I can get these in the mail to you. So those are my 1,000 subscriber winners. And then I wanted to do a couple other things really quick. I got a new die, a new to me die. It's a folding die from, let's see, does it say who it's from? Nellie Snellen. And the reason I ordered it is because it creates these heart embellishments. And I tried making one today, and this is what they look like when they're done. So I'm going to play around with it a little bit more, and I might back it with a solid heart. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to play around with it a little bit more and try making some neat embellishments with these. So just to kind of give you an idea. You cut the die twice, so this ends up being half of the heart. And the bottom part is the longest part of the die, and as you squunch it up, it becomes half of a heart. So I'm holding my camera today, otherwise I would show you more readily how to do it. But anyway, it is a neat, it's a neat embellishment. And I'm going to play around with it some more and see what other hearts I have in my collection that might look better with this particular shaped heart. So I thought I would share that. And again, that die is by Nellie Snellen. This is the die itself and what it looks like. It's one of those long dies. It's about 1 foot long. Let's see, I'll give you the measurement. It's 11 inches long about. So that is a new to me die that I've been playing around with. And I mainly got it for Valentine's Day, and I've been playing around with it but haven't gotten very far yet because I've been busy with design team work. So the other thing I wanted to do is just give you a quick pan of my room. You know, I'm on a design team now, and I spend quite a bit of time making cards, and I am also concerned about how long I sit. So I moved my room around, and I've created a standing workspace for myself at the table that I built last year. And what I have, so basically I have the things that I use the most right in front of me on a shelf. I found this jar at the thrift store, and I borrowed a Laura from the Robin Laura. I borrowed her idea of putting some blings on the front of my milk glass pieces just to make me smile while I'm working. So I have like my most used scissors. Over here I have glues and stickles and my very favorite glossy accents, which is an incredible glue to use for attaching embellishments and also just for making things shiny. And I have a little cup with water in it that I use for watercoloring when I'm doing watercoloring. I found this at the thrift store, and it's just a little jar, and I keep my dry brushes in here a lot of the times because when you're doing embossing, a lot of times you need a paintbrush to brush off the stray embossing powder. I have my embossing tool, my favorite embossing powders, and then over on this side I just have a few embellishments, and then whatever holiday we're currently in. You know me and my curating Christmas thing. Well, this is my curated Valentine's area. It's a lot smaller because it isn't Christmas, and I don't do as much crafting for other holidays. And then behind this shelf back in the back here, I don't know if you can see it, I'll peek through there. That's all of my Christmas stuff that I'm currently working on, and I just keep it back there, and when I have time to work on something other than design team stuff, it's all right there for me to pull out and work on. And then, so sitting is the new smoking is the reason why I also wanted to stand to craft. Americans are sitting more than ever, especially because of all of our screen time, and I do not want to become sedentary as I head towards the big 5-0 here next year. I would like to be in better shape than I am right now. So anything I can do to increase my standing and walking time, I am doing. And standing up and crafting actually is going very well, and I tend to walk around my studio a lot more when I'm standing while I'm working. So one other thing I wanted to share with you, I got a tip from, ooh, and you're going to get a little sneak of one of my cards, but that's all right. I got a little tip from Danielle Flanders from a post she did on her blog about photographing your cards. Probably a lot of you don't blog, but if you are starting to blog or you're interested in blogging, photographing what you're blogging about, which in my case is cards, is very important. You want a good, crisp, clean photo. And so one of the suggestions that she had, especially if you live in a dark area, which in Seattle it's cloudy and gray all winter long, and it's very hard to find days where I can photograph with good light. In the summertime, I take most of my pictures outside of my house in my backyard garden. But in the wintertime, it's so rainy here and overcast that it's very hard to get good pictures. So I invested in an light, and I can get a good picture at any time of the day or night now using my light and then the lights in my studio. So I just thought I would share that with you. If if you're trying to get a good photo, it's not going to show up really well with this video camera, but having the light produces a much clearer picture. So I just thought I would share that with you guys for anyone that blogs and maybe doesn't have an light yet. It's a good investment if you live in an area where you just don't have a lot of natural light. So the last thing I wanted to talk about, I'm going to move back around. Timmy is poking his head up. Are you going to say hi? Hi. Say hi to everybody. Hi. Ooh, there he is. He's hiding. This isn't nailed down, so be careful. So anyway, that is about it for tonight. Prizes are going to go out in the mail as soon as I get addresses. I have a separate video that I'm hoping to upload with a sneak of Mabel and Anna's packages that will be in the mail tomorrow. They are not in the mail yet. I just finished putting them together today. I had unexpected company on the weekend that sort of changed my plans a little bit on Saturday. So anyway, that's it for, oh, I have one more thing I forgot. I also wanted to show you all the cards that I've been making lately. If you go to my blog, you've seen all these, but if you don't, then you probably haven't seen them. So this is a shaker card that I made for the February Inspiration Challenge at Paper Sweeties. Every month, Debbie gives away a $20 gift certificate to the Paper Sweeties store, and she also picks someone, I think the winner gets to be a guest designer for a future challenge or for the following month. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but you know, if you enter the challenges, you have a chance to become a guest designer and or to win a $20 gift certificate. So, and I think the winner, I'm not sure if she selects the winner randomly or how she does it. I should know that, but I can't remember right now off the top of my head. But anyway, that was the card I made for that. And then this last release, Debbie released 2 sets of stamps and some Sweet Cuts dies. And I should have the sets out so I can show you guys, but I don't know that I do. I have one of them, but I'm looking for the other one. Well, I might not have it handy. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll come back and show them to you later. She released two stamp sets and one set of, no, actually I think 2 stamp sets and 2 sets of dies. Yeah, that's right. So one of them was a floral set and the other one had some flower pots and a sign and sentiments in it. And these are the cards that I made using the new sets. So this one has glossy accents on the little heart, and it uses an embossing folder that embosses little hearts. And I love this card. I think this might be one of the best cards I've ever made. I really like that one. And then this one uses one of the flowers from the new floral set. And this is a little teapot card. It says tea for 2. And I used some gingham and some Tilda papers to create this one, and a little doily. So that's one of the new flowers from the floral set. And then this card also uses the flowers from the floral set, 3 of them. And it uses the little thanks sign and one of the flower pots and the leaves that came with the floral set. So the pot and the sign come in the Garden Time stamp set. So there's that card. I don't know if I'm doing a good job of showing you the cards. I'm sorry. You can see the dimension. Then on the final day of the release, I did this card. And this is a technique that I learned from Danielle Flanders. She did a Make It Monday video showing how to do die cutting on the edge of a panel. And you literally set the die, you actually die cut just part of it, and then you roll it back out. So like if you have a Cuttlebug, you'll roll it part way through to a certain point and then roll it back out. And she has a video. If you go to the Paper Tray Inc. channel for Make It Monday, there is a video that shows how to make this card. Not this specific card, but using this technique of on the edge die cutting. So I actually used the floral stamp set. There's a heart in that floral stamp set, and I thought it looked like a strawberry, so I actually made a strawberry card with and used the leaves to make the strawberry stems. So, and then there's a strawberry on the inside. So a little birthday card. It says, "May your birthday be as sweet as you are." And then I just added a little twine bow that sort of hangs down. It's kind of messed up because these have all been stacked in my studio. I put these all away already to make room for what I'm working on now. This is another card. It says, "Celebrate your day." Again, that's a flower from the floral set that was released. And I die cut the center of the flower out of gingham and popped it up to make to give the card some dimension. So there's that one. And then on this one, I used the same flower stamp, but I embossed it with some Blush Zing embossing powder. And then I used a Copic marker and I colored the back side of the vellum. And I thought this kind of looked like a stem full of primrose flowers. And this is, of course, a Tilda die cut. and then just a little thinking of you sentiment, and then another Tilda die cut at the bottom. And this is Tilda paper. I forget what pack that's from. I can never remember. Is it from the Sweet Christmas stack? Anyway, it's Tilda paper. So there's that card. And then just to kind of show you how you can use, this is actually using the vase. These are the vases that came, this is the actual stamp set. Here, let me move these die cuts out of the way. There we go. Oops. Boy, it's hard to do this one-handed. I just want you to be able to see the stamp set. So this is the Garden Time stamp set. And I took this vase, these are vases. I took the vase stamp and die, and I turned it upside down, and I added a star to it to make like a stand for the elephant, which is the January release, this adorable little elephant. And on him, I pop up his ear and the heart, so he's like 3 levels, which is really cute. And I added this little celebrate sign, which is also in this new set that just came out. And I paper pieced the center part and then stamped it, so it's also popped up on dimensionals. And then I used this little star stamp set is from a different set of stamps from Paper Sweeties. So anyway, this just kind of gives you an idea of how you can use the vase in a different way. And this card, I don't think I haven't blogged this or done anything with it. This card I just made and I ended up not using it. So sometimes I do that. I create something and then I decide that it's not something I'm going to put on the blog yet or use for a release. So those are all my Paper Sweeties cards from February. And I also took part in some of the release festivities for the Paper Tray Inc. 8th anniversary. And this is one of the cards that I made for that. It says, "Thank you very much." And I actually made 2 other cards, but I don't have them over here at my desk to share with you. So I think I'm going to end right here. I want to thank all of you very much for tuning into my channel and for subscribing and for watching what I make, watching what I do with my card making and crocheting, etc. And to all of the winners for the Curating Christmas, to Anna and Mabel, and to my new winners, Jackie Higgins, again, and Debbie McCormick. I will be getting everything in the mail tomorrow. That is my goal. So I want to thank you all, and I will be back with more videos soon. Bye now.